So this franchise has ruined highways, dentist office, and roller coasters for me. Kinda can't wait to see what they ruin for me next. Final Destination, a horror movie about a group of people who are put in an unforeseen natural accident that is stopped by one individual who sees it before it happens, leading death to collect those who were supposed to be taken, is finally getting a reboot. I'm gonna be running you down through the new details that we've discovered about the Final Destination reboot, along with them hinting at what the next big accident is going to be. So I need you guys in the comment section to let me know down below, are you even excited for a new Final Destination movie? Which has been your favorite accident so far? Mine's has kind of been the roller coaster one. And leave a like, because it's just exciting to know a new Final Destination movie's coming out. So back in January of last year, we would know that they are currently working on a new Final Destination movie, technically a reboot for the franchise. It has been over 10 years since we've gotten a Final Destination movie in theaters, and I have missed this franchise. Yahoo, which apparently is still around, had no idea, got to sit down with the writers and creators of Final Destination for what we can expect in this new reboot. They went ahead and said, I think reboot is probably too strong of a word. It makes it sound like they're going to change everything, but it's definitely a Final Destination movie. Adding on, Craig is the master of coming up with crazy opening set pieces. He told me a couple of things that happen in this one, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to feel like a cash grab Final Destination film. Thank freaking goodness, because I think we could all agree that on the third film, it was on that teetering point from going to the silly side instead of the well-built, serious suspense film that the first two Final Destination movies were. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Final Destination franchise. I get a real kick out of all the movies, maybe not so much the one that had the NASCAR accident. That's where it really just went downhill for me, where all the deaths in that movie just did not seem realistic, were just so out of left field, and made me feel like people were made out of jello with how easily they were being taken off screen. So him mentioning that this Final Destination movie is not going to be a cash grab and they're actually putting in a lot of effort in this reboot gives me a lot of faith. Also confirming that it's not necessarily a reboot, that it's still set in the universe of all the Final Destination movies, which again isn't saying a lot because you can kind of say each Final Destination movie, except the first two, were sort of reboots. And where after the second movie, every new Final Destination movie just kind of ignored the main characters of the past film, gave us a whole new situation, and then moved forward like that. So them saying it's within the Final Destination universe really doesn't add anything for me. It's honestly all just gonna add up to one scene 30 minutes into the movie where a character is researching what the heck is going on and sees, oh god, there was a plane accident, a roller coaster accident, a highway accident? We're all in the same universe. The only thing exciting about hearing that it's all in the same universe is a Tony Todd cameo. The guy is kind of a staple of showing up in these Final Destination movies. Bring the guy back. But the part that got me the most excited right here is that they tease to us that what we can expect from the big accident that causes this Final Destination movie to move forward. Going ahead and saying we're toying with having it take place in the world of first responders, EMTs, firemen, and police. These people deal with death on the front lines every day and make choices that can cause people to live or die. With this right here, you can assume that our main characters won't really be teenagers this time around or really young adolescents. It seems like our main characters for this Final Destination movie will be police officers, firemen, EMTs, first responders, the people who show up to save you when an accident occurs. That is a very interesting twist because that means a big accident already happened and these guys are showing up and I guess a second big accident occurs. And my mind is kind of making up a scenario that could be really interesting for the Final Destination movies because we all know there's always one person in that group who has the vision, that That's So Raven moment where they see everything go down. Then we cut back and we see them stop everyone from what they were doing, saving a bunch of lives, but then creating a gruesome list for the Grim Reaper later in the film. Whatever the scenario is that causes these firemen, police officers, and EMTs to show up, it looks like they're going to go ahead and choose to not save whoever is there in order to save their own lives from whatever accident this one character saw. So just for the sake of argument, let's just say it's a building on fire. And you have firemen show up EMTs, police officers. One police officer has a vision that the building will collapse and kill everyone inside. If that police officer says, you know what, let the rest of the people in that building die, because if we all go in there, we gonna die too. That could add a cool dynamic throughout the rest of the movie where you guilted yourself into not doing something that could have saved people just to save your own butt. But then I'm getting into heavy speculation. Nonetheless, this is still a really cool idea that hasn't been done before in the franchise. I just hope whatever scenario they come up with is very creative and fun, not really like a burning building, because that NASCAR incident was not fun to me. The plane one made sense, the highway one was traumatizing, the roller coaster one, hey, we've all thought about that happening. So this one I think needs to be pretty iconic too. How do you guys feel about these Final Destination comments? What do you think could be the major accident that involves firefighters, police officers, and EMTs to show up? Really curious to hear what you guys think on that. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.